Tonight is Heather Severson from TRAI, the organization helping to spread the word on October being Domestic Violence Awareness Month and the dramatic effects domestic violence has on every community. So Heather, this is actually a really very personal story for you. Do you want to kind of share why this cause has become so close to your heart?
Nearly 6 years ago, my childhood friend, Tracy Lynn Judd, and her 23-month-old daughter, Deja Renee, were both brutally murdered in the most dramatic brutal homicide in Dane County history. And so we've taken on this cause, and it's become quite the fight.
It has been. There's actually been legislation already passed by Governor Walker that's going to help women. You want to tell a little bit about what that is about?
The law that we passed 3 years ago is the TRAI Act, named after Tracy and Deja, and it is making domestic violence a felony. The third conviction is now a felony with up to 2 years imprisonment. Where before they never served time in a prison.
There's actually a lot of women suffering from this in our own communities. Maybe they aren't able to speak up, but there are some resources available to them.
Absolutely. Domestic violence affects twice as many women as breast cancer, and that's what's reported. And we all know how silent and deadly this is. In domestic violence, here in our community, we have the Golden House, and in the Fox Valley, we have Harbor House. And in Winnebago and Green Lake County, we have the Christine Ann Center. And I encourage victims themselves to reach out to those services or their family and friends.
So this is something that's become very close to you and something you're fighting for. And you're wearing purple, which is part of the Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
And moving forward, what do you hope can come of this through your organization and the efforts that you're putting into it?
We just hope that, we can, obviously last year, there was 43 deaths in the state of Wisconsin, and we'd like to see that number decrease. I mean, I would like to see that number 0 in a year's time, but it all starts with making it aware and having everyone understand the dynamics of domestic violence and where to go for help.
And they can do that by checking out your organization as well.
They can do that by reaching with us or the community services that I mentioned for each of your communities. And if you're not the victim yourself, I encourage you to call. You don't need to stay there, but it's valuable information, and it decreases your chance of being murdered by reaching out to one of those services.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. It's very personal. For more information on Heather's organization and how you can get involved, just visit our website, NBC26.com.